Hi, my name's Todd Barton, consulting artist for Buchla electronic musical instruments, and I'd like to show you the music easel today. It's an analog synthesizer. 40 years ago, Don Buchla designed the music easel, which is a suitcase analog synthesizer, and it has all the modules you need to bring your imagination to life. This is the Buchla music easel, and as an easel I see it as a stand upon which I can place the canvas of my sonic imagination. And these sliders are all brushes to color whatever sound I start with. So let me start with just a fairly neutral sound. Now I can color that sound with this brush. And of course I can stop anywhere in that spectrum of sound. Another brush to look at is this one. And together, and let's look at a couple more brushes. And now we can combine them all in different ways and play. And we're back to the original sound. Another way of exploring this, other than the sustained note, is a pulsated note. We can look at a few other ways of controlling that same tone. Instead of using the slider, I can use the pressure, my finger pressure on the keyboard. Oops. Also, back in the percussive mode, another color we can add is reverberation. Just like on the easel that was designed 40 years ago, it came with these program cards. And these program cards mimic all the settings on the faceplate. You'll notice that I have taken out all of the little connectors because the program card can, and indeed does, replace those temporarily. So the way you make the connections is with resistors. This is just a little self-generating ambient music. Reminds me of Eric Satie. And as body capacitance worked on the touch plates, I can also use it to change the pitches and get random things happening by touching the backs of these resistors. This is a card that is the closest thing I could come to of a patch created by Alan Strange, who wrote the user's manual for the 1974 Music Easel when it first came out. This is a self-generating patch that is much more abstract than the little one I just played. So once again, just by swapping out cards, this turns the music easel into a completely different instrument.
Ooh, could you pan it or fade it up a little bit? Can you do the body capacitance on the module? Does it do anything? So Todd, thank you for your time. I was curious about how the analog input, or excuse me, the auxiliary input works when using modulation with the music easel.
Great. Well, you can take any outside source, be it a microphone, or in this case I'm using a loop that's playing back from my smartphone, and it just sounds like that. And the envelope or the shape of that sound, the high points and the low points, can be translated into what we call control voltages, and that can then shape a different sound. In this case, I'm going to shape the timbre or the color. So we have that. And I can further, let's see if I can do this. Change the modulation. And while we're at it,